pull-down machine and the overhead press, and 1 week I do the seated row and the chest press.
So what you're showing us now are 2 other overhead
Right.
exercise machines.
2 other, again, the pull-down is going to work your biceps, your triceps, your back of your shoulders, large muscles of your back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The only thing I want to say about this, if you have shoulder injuries or shoulder problems, be very careful with this, or maybe not even do any overhead, because I've been my experience that people that have shoulder problems, shoulder injuries, doing overhead exercise seems to exacerbate it. So
I
be
see,
very
so the
careful.
overhead, yeah.
Be very careful with that. Try it with some lower weights at first and then see what happens. Don't try and go to muscle failure. Just do it at lower weights and see how it goes, and then very gradually increase the weight and see how your shoulders tolerate it before
Okay.
you just jump in. So with this one is a seat belt on there that I would typically use to keep me in the seat and position. My back does not touch the chair on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And again, nice slow pull. 1,
The back does not touch the
2,
chair, okay.
3, 4, 5, and I pause in the lower position, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to set it down. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on a high enough weight that I can show you what a typical workout would be for me in terms of reaching muscle failure.
Now this would indicate that your shoulders are pretty good. You're not concerned about, you don't have...
That is correct. I'm not concerned about it.
Because I know when I was at the gym doing the pull down of the shoulders, it was hard for me. Yeah.
Yes. This one is a very challenging machine because it works so many upper body parts.
Yeah.
It's going to work both sides of your arms.
Mm-hmm.
Biceps, triceps, going to work your back of your shoulders. It'll even work part of your chest, and you can feel it in your abs when you sit up straight. You can engage your core, and it's going to work all the large muscles of your back. So again, I'm going to pull, and I'm going to pull down nice and slow.
Mm-hmm. How much weight are you doing there, Rick?
It's 240.
240 pounds. I was having trouble with like 40. Yeah. That's pretty amazing. And you'll be surprised when you try it at home. Slow motion is much more taxing than rapid motion, where you have a certain momentum of the machines. And it's much safer because your muscles will fatigue. And what Rick is trying to do is get his muscles too fatigued where he cannot do this anymore. And like we said, if you have your weights set properly, you're only able to do maybe 8, 9 reps. When it gets tough, you start breathing through your mouth because you want to help lower the blood pressure, get more oxygen into the system. Rick is working as hard as he can to go slowly up and slowly down. And when he's at his tolerance, he's going to just even try a little harder. That's 240 pounds, folks, from this little guy. Hey.
You can see I was not able to complete that last repetition, but I kept trying to pull for another 5 seconds to really stimulate the body to change and to adapt to that level of stress.
Like you're really telling the body,
Yeah.
you must adapt. There's
Yeah.
hard work coming down the road here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rick.